Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't been posting recently, and that is just because of school. And I know I said I was going to make my channel a nail channel. I still haven't been able to get all the nail stuff, excuse me, and school has literally been taking over my entire life. But today I have a fun video planned for you guys. So I am going to be testing out the e.l.f. kit. It's a little 2-piece kit, and it comes with the e.l.f. eyeliner in jet black, and then it also comes with the e.l.f. duo eyeshadow. And then I keep the labels or the backing of packaging of makeup so that I know when it expires. So the eyeliner expires in 6 months and the eyeshadow expires in 12 months. So this is the Sugar and Spice Duo, and it comes with these two things. So it comes with, and this is a twist off cap. It took me a long time to realize that. So it comes with this beautiful brown shade and this beautiful gold shade, and I will swatch that for you guys. I'm just going to use a brush, a tight concealer brush for the gold shade. Just look at how beautiful that shade is. So much product in one. You don't have to wet your brush or anything. And then we're going to go in with this more loose brush for the brown shadow, which is what I actually used for the shimmer last time. And we're just going to tap it in the brown shadow. Just drag that along my hand. So as you can see, these shadows are very highly pigmented, and I have to say so myself, I would recommend it. I already did a look off camera with it just to make sure everything went well and I wasn't allergic to it or didn't have any type of allergic reaction. And a little fun fact about me is I never wear eyeliner, so I was also just kind of experiencing like having eyeliner, you know. So I'm also going to be sharing a little story with you guys. Let me see where my head. This story is not really like the best story. It's about my school life, and how my life is going with like all my friends and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of be doing like a get ready with me, and I'm also gonna be doing like a chat with me, which I kind of do a lot on this channel. But anyways, let's get started. Alright, so we're just going to start off with a simple base, which I will be using. I'm going to explain all the products I will be using, and then we'll get on with the chat with me. So I'm just going to be using the Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation in shade I took the shade sticker off, but it's in shade 105 as it says on the back, which I believe is Fair Ivory. Yep, it is. And then I'll also be going in just with a normal beauty blender. And then I actually got this powder today along with the Sugar and Spice Duo. This is the powder I normally use, but Target did not have my shade. I used the Stay Matte in transparent, but they didn't have my shade, and this one broke, so I had to get a powder of some sort. So I'm just going to be using this powder in shade Fair Light. And then I'll be using the e.l.f. and Forever Sunkissed bronzer. And don't forget, moisturize before. That's just a clean and clear dual action. And in the beginning of everything, I'm just going to do this peel off face mask. Also, we'll be sanitizing my hands before touching my face. And then also for eyeshadow, I'm not just going to use the little duo part, but I will be using the two eyeshadows. I probably will just be using that, but who knows. I might also go in with my Blushing Nudes from Nicole Hiller. But anyways, let's get on with the video. Alright, so I'm just going to start off with this peel off face mask. This face mask does not take a long time to do, and my skin likes it. Like, it doesn't get a reaction or anything. I've been practically using free man face masks ever since I started doing skincare about 4 years ago. I'm now 13, so I started doing skincare before, whoa, it's coming out of the bottle, before I even turned double digits. So I find that pretty cool. But I'm just gonna share some school stuff with you guys. It's not really that interesting, you know, but I have no longer any friends. I just don't like having a social life. I just feel like it causes drama, and I don't know, like, I just don't like it. So I said goodbye to all my friends. I did it. It's not anything that they harmed me or they started drama with me or anything. I'm just so sick and tired of like people saying their opinion to me and then saying a different opinion in front of other people because they're for this other person, you know. So I just don't like that, and that's just what people do these days. I never have ever, when I say ever, ever had a true friend. My entire life, I practically always have dealt with lies from people, like school and stuff, and I've always dealt with like even my friend that was born by my side lies to me all the time, and I just don't like it. Like, I hate it so much. I'm still friends with the girl that was born by my side. I'm not gonna say any names in this video just because, but I just don't know why, like, people like lying these days. Like, these days are not the days to be lying in, like the world we're in, and all that stuff. It's just like not the right thing to lie. End of story, period. You shouldn't lie to anybody. You shouldn't lie to police officers because you're just going to get yourself in more trouble. You shouldn't lie to your parents. Again, you're just going to get yourself in more trouble. And I just in general hate lying. I never lied in my entire life. I probably lied once to probably a teacher or something. And I probably ended up coming out with the truth because I hate lying. I cannot get his face mask open. But yeah, I hate lying so much. It's like a sin I will never ever do. My brothers do it all the time, and I'm just like, how in the hell do they do that, Mom? Like, I just don't understand, you know? But yeah, I have no friends. I don't have no social media, so besides Instagram, but I really don't go on my account. So if you guys really want to go comment on there, you guys can comment on there. I check it every now and then. Obviously, I don't post it a lot. But oh, some face masks on my bench. But yeah, I don't really post on there a lot. But my grades last semester, I only had one F, which I'm very proud about because I did not have the best grades last 9 weeks. Sorry, not semester. Last 9 weeks were just like not the 9 weeks for me, you know. It's just like my parents were not happy with me. My mom emailed my teacher, and he emailed me her email saying that I was like a bad student, which I got mad at my mom about. My dad was like, just let her drop out, and I was like, what? So yeah, I was like not the best student, I guess, last 9 weeks. I really was trying my best though. Like, that's the thing. It's just the schoolwork they give out. It's just the first 9 weeks, you know. I'm online school. Everything is difficult. Sometimes you can't get into meetings. Sometimes you can, you know, blah, blah, blah. So it's very, very, very difficult. And I don't want to go back to school because I have asthma. And there's 116 cases in all in my county for schools, or my district for schools, and I do not want any COVID. I've had it once before though, so I don't want it again. I could not taste anything. I was very dehydrated, and I still am. Like, I'm so dehydrated right now that my lips are bleeding. My thumbnail, there's a face mask, there's some face mask on it. My thumb started bleeding. One of my knuckles started bleeding. My middle finger started bleeding, that little thing right there. And then it's my lip, my knuckle, and my thumb, like, just randomly started bleeding. So I'm dehydrated. But besides the point, I'm doing good in school now. I only have one F. And that's not like the best, kind of like the same, but I know I'm doing good. My teachers tell me I'm doing an amazing job, so I'm just proud of myself for that. I kind of feel like doing my makeup over this mask. No, I'm joking. But I'm gonna let this mask dry because we're only 10 minutes into the video, and as you guys can tell, I've kind of changed in my talking tone. I don't know, I feel like I have. I think I'm gonna be posting an Among Us video soon, guys. Go on to my Instagram and comment on there if you guys want to see that. I also might be getting my braces off. A lot of things are happening. So yeah, I'm really excited to get them off. I also might be getting a phone for Christmas. So a lot of things, like I said, are happening. But I'm gonna let this mask dry and then I'll get back with you guys. I just finished doing my face mask. I just washed my face to make sure everything was off, and right here is my, let's see if I can just wipe that off of my shirt. Okay, so next step, I'm going to apply moisturizer, and I'm also going to be sharing that's my brothers and dad. I'm going to be sharing my 6th grade drama story. This is like the grade that I was probably in the most drama, and I hated my life. At this point, I was ready to kill myself, and I still want to kill myself some days, but that's okay. We're not going to talk about it. It's really not okay. That's whatever. So this girl named Julia came in the room. I'm going to use names this time. So there's Julia, Mariana, Angelina, and Jessie. Okay? So Julia one day came into the room. Mariana and I have been friends since 4th grade. I was in 6th grade, so it's been 2 years, and she wasn't in my 1 year. And she was not in my class in 5th grade. We were different classes. So when we found out we were in the same class in 6th grade, we were very happy. And then this girl, Julia, decides to come in. And she asked my friend for an eraser, Mariana. And Mariana was like, no, I don't like you. And because that's just the type of person Mariana is. She's like, if she doesn't know somebody, she's shy. So I was like, I'll give you an eraser, you know, be nice. And so I gave her an eraser, and me and her became friends. Mariana did not like that whatsoever. So then once me and Julia became friends, Mariana and her started talking in PE class. And then one day we were taking a I ready diagnostics in reading, and my friends were passing notes, aka Mariana and Julia. And Julia tells Mariana, well, Mariana asks Julia if, are you just Christy's friend? That's me. Because I'm her friend and you don't want to lose me, or are you just, Christy's friend because, or do you actually like her? And obviously her answer was the one that nobody wants it to be. So it was, I don't actually like her. I just want her to be her friend because I don't want to lose you. And I was like, okay, Mariana, so you should never ask that question. And honestly, I really don't want to be here right now in my life, you know? I always would talk to her every night, and I would always tell her how much I want to kill myself, and she really would be like, oh no, don't do it. But I know in her head she wanted me to do it, you know? But we're not going to talk about that yet. So then me and Julia, one day we were at lunch, and I was sitting with Julia and Mariana and Tanaya, which is my friend, another friend of mine, and I roasted these other girls at the table that were Julia's friend's friend. And I was like, oh, you know, whatever, because then they roasted me back, and I was like, okay, that's fine, you know, it's just like that type of year that everybody was roasting each other, you know, and I was like, you know what, it's fine. And then the next day, Julia kept bugging me, oh, you need to apologize, I was like, but they roasted me, and she was like, but they apologized. I was like, no, they did not, whatsoever, you know, like, I know they did not apologize, you cannot trick me like that. And she was like, okay, well, I want you to apologize. I was like, I'm not fucking apologizing. And she was like, okay, whatever then, you know, she just gave up. And then that same day at lunchtime, Mariana wanted me to tell Julia that I didn't want to be her friend anymore because I really did not. I was in, like I said, the worst state of mind. So then ever since the day that I told her I did not want to be her friend, she started talking about me, spreading bad rumors around the school about me, telling people just like things about me, you know. And it's not like I told Julia any of my secrets, so I wasn't scared. I was not talking about Julia at all. I literally would just go to school freaked out because she threatened to beat my ass every day, which freaked me out, obviously, because I am not that type of person. I do karate, but I am not that type of person to fight. I do not do karate to fight girls at my school. I do karate to defend myself from pedophiles, which is kind of sad, but that's what we have to do, you know? So, I knew karate just in case it would happen, but I was just, you know, freaked out every day. So then Julia kept talking about me, and I had Jessie by my side. And one day, me, Jessie, and Mariana were in reading class again, and there was a substitute. So we were all working on our work together, and me, Mariana, and Jessie, and Julia and Angelina and Tanaya were all in the back of the classroom doing their schoolwork. So Julia and Angelina call each other in the back, call Mariana in the back. And Mariana went back there because I was like, go back there, it's your friend too, you know? And she was like, oh, okay. So she went back there, and she stayed back there. Since that day, never talked to me again. So she just left her friend that was been her friend we met in 3rd grade. That has been her friend since 3rd grade, you know, since elementary school. You're just going to leave her for someone that you hated and that literally you just met, you know, whatever. So I was like, it's fine, you know, it's what she wants to do, you know, it's what she wants to do. I do what I want to do. I don't want to be their friend, and they don't want to be my friend. So then one day, we were in science class, and my science teacher, like always, would let us go outside and do recess sometimes in her class and all this stuff. So Julia was calling me a pussy and shit, and I did not curse at all. I did not curse at all when I was in 6th grade. I started cursing when I did start cursing in 6th grade at like the end of the school year because I was like, all right, I'm fed up with this bitch. But, and this has already been like a month that's been going on. What the hell is that? But, so she called me a pussy and I melted down. My teacher, we were in line and all the kids were talking, and I was standing by the computers. Actually, we were in the classroom, but when we came out, I was standing by the computers because I did not want to go over by all the other kids because I was about to start crying, you know. And the computers were not that far. This is the kids. The computers were right here, you know. And the teacher comes out of one of the other teachers' classrooms, and she's like, why? All the kids ask, why is Christy standing over there? And she's like, oh, well, she's just not getting in trouble. And I started bawling. She was like, oh, what's the matter? Do you want to go to Miss Matoya? She knows all the drama. Do you want to go to Miss Matoya's office? I'm like, no, it's fine. We could deal with it ourselves. Well, then, Angelina was not involved in this at all. She was just talking about me. So then Angelina comes over. Me and Jessie were walking around the court, the basketball court, because that's where, like, around the playground, and the teacher lets us go on there. So we were walking on the basketball court. All of a sudden, Angelina comes by, and she asks me, are you my friend? I just want to know, are you my friend? And I'm like, yeah, we have no beef. I just not Julia's friend, you know that. And Mariana. And she was like, oh, okay. And she started crying. No reason. Nobody ever. She was not in our drama. So then they went to Miss Montoya's office, and they wrote reports on me and Jessie. And they were saying how Jessie was like my little, I forget what they called her, but like they were saying how Jessie was like with me all the time, and I'm like, okay, she's my friend. I can't be with my friend all the time. Great, now that fucking sucks. I can't be with my friend. Not even at school. Damn, you know? And then, so they said all that stuff. They said that she was my reporter. And then I went there the next day, obviously, and Miss Montoya told me all this stuff, and I was like, Angelina's not involved in this. Can we just, like, not talk about Angelina? Because she's not involved in this. Nobody ever involved her. So I went there that morning, and then I went to my fourth period of the day, and I got called back to the guidance counselor's office, and she was like, so can you explain to me everything again? So I explained to her the whole story, and they were like, oh, you see, they were trying to say it was you. I was like, no, I just told Julie she didn't want to be my friend. She started talking about me, and that's how it all started. And I was like, I never talked about her, you know, I kind of kept my quiet, you know, I was like that quiet girl, but I could talk a lot, you know. So then she was like, okay, I'm gonna call Julia down. I was freaking out at this point because we were in the same classes, all of them. So she calls Julia down, and Julia's like, okay, I'll be her friend again. She didn't want to. And I was like, when we were walking down the hallway, I was like, I'm really glad that we got through this. You really don't have to be my friend if you don't want to. I just don't want to be talking about, I just don't want you to be talking about me no more. I never really talked about you. Me and Jessie just kind of kept it cool, you know. And she was like, I understand, I'm sorry. And she gave me a hug, and then we left the hall, and we went to lunch. Then a few days later, we were still friends. But then a few days later, Mariana tells me, oh, you know, Julia really doesn't want to be your friend, trying to start more drama. And I'm like, I know, that's fine. I told her I just don't want any more beef between us. And she was like, oh, okay. You know, she was trying to start drama. And so I was like, it's fine, you know, it's her life, you know. And so we started doing that. But then me and Julia became friends again. And so me and Julie became friends again, and then she marked my, like, I had this little planner, and I had like bad days written down in it, and she marked all those and wrote best day of my life, and I was like, yeah, totes. So she did that, and then she was like, I'm not your friend again. I was like, okay, whatever. We became my friend again 2 days later. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this. So I was like, okay. And then she became my friend again. And then I ended up getting a friend that's a boy. And that's when life was great. So yeah, it really happened a lot. A lot happened. I'm just gonna go in with this concealer brush. I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here. I'm gonna apply this in my inner crease. And I'm gonna apply my e.l.f. shade in my outer crease. Not like my inner crease, but like on my crease. There's way too much product. I hate when I put too much product because then I have to like figure out the same way to put that much product on the other side, and it's like the fun. I'm just gonna do one eye because I'm literally just gonna be rinsing this off right after, and I don't want to be wasting that much makeup, you know what I mean? I know I did my whole face, but that's because I have a lot of face makeup but not a lot of, you know, eye makeup. And plus my mom wants to use this. So next I am going to go in with this brush, which is the brush I used last time to apply my shimmer shade, and it worked perfectly fine. I just take it, rub it on there lightly, and then put it on my eye like that. And then we're going to take our tape and apply our tape like so. Whoa. Like so. And we're going to take the same brush I used to apply my shimmer, and we're going to take that dark brown shade that came in this kit and just apply that to my outer corner and just kind of work that out. I have to say, so far this is looking like one of my favorite looks. It's kind of looking like a smoky eye, but not really, you know what I mean? Alrighty. I'm sorry, I just don't want to do the other eye. I feel really bad, but other than that, and then we're going to clean it up just with the brush that I used to apply my foundation. Alright. Alrighty. And then I'm not going to apply mascara, but I will do eyeliner. So I'm actually going to apply another piece of tape because I'm going to kind of use it as like a guide to do my wing, because I feel like a wing would look cute with this. like a thin wing. I'm not doing a thick one. Okay, I'm using the e.l.f. eyeliner that came in the kit, and I have to go this way. Sorry, you guys won't be able to see. Oh wait, maybe I have to go like this. I'm sorry. Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on, this tape is gonna mess me up. So it's not the best from far away. It kind of looks good. So I think I can use. Oh my god, that made it look amazeballs. The wing doesn't really look so good. It's kind of a little long. That's okay. I'm gonna take this brush. I'm just gonna kind of blend out. Makeup. Oh, that wing kind of looks so fire. It's just too much for me. But this is what the look looks like. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this long video. I always make such long videos. But I'm going to put my Among Us video now after I take all this off. And then I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you like it, and go comment over on my Instagram what your favorite fruit is, or your favorite Starbucks drink that has fruit in it. And yeah, I love you guys. Mwah.